This is outstanding. I mean, my gosh, Rey Mysterio, legend, WWE Hall of Famer, has a new honor, a new accolade added to his long list of achievements. And I know this is going to be something near and dear to his heart. I'm going to read a little bit of it. The National Hispanic Media Coalition announced their honorees recently for the 2025 Impact Awards Gala, which will be June 6th at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in Beverly Hills, California. This is an awesome event. They're recognizing people from all different areas of entertainment, of sports, just different things, TV, and all other facets of it. And just to have the National Hispanic Media Coalition do this, they are honoring Rey Mysterio. He was one of the honorees. He will be accepting the Legends Impact Award for his groundbreaking impact. Groundbreak. He's an aerial specialist too. So he's groundbreaking, but he's also aerial breaking. I'm saying it. Impact in sports entertainment and representation spanning across generations. What a outstanding wrestler, but I'll say this, an outstanding man. And he does a lot with WWE and does a lot for kids and just other people, helping them out. It's just an honor. And I'm glad that they're honoring him. And Rey, I just want you to just first of all tell us about learning about this honor and what it was like when you processed all this, that you're going to be receiving this award. Thank you, Rey.
Well, thank you very much. First and foremost, I'm honored to be able to receive this award. You receive awards throughout the success of your career, but when you receive something that's completely out of wrestling and you're making an impact on society, making an impact on your heritage, and to be able to represent my heritage the way I have for the past 34 years has been just incredible. The love that I get worldwide from not just my people, Hispanic people, but overall, all colors. And to me, that is a true blessing to be able to, through Lucha Libre, connect with those people around the world. So I'm truly honored to receive this award.
Rey, do you remember where you were when you found out about this? Did they contact you? Did WWE contact you? What's the backstory? What's the backstory, Rey Mysterio?
I received a call from WWE, letting them they were letting me know that if I was that I was selected to receive an award. I was like, oh my God! But of course, I'm honored, and I did a little history on the past honorees, and the list goes on and on. So to be mixed up with Eugenio Derbez, Salma Hayek, each of them in their own category, it's a true honor for me to receive this award on behalf of representation of Lucha Libre and what I've done for the past 34 years.
It's a representation also of the Latin American community and Latin America and Latins in general and Spanish culture. And I'm curious, Rey, when you're first getting involved in sports entertainment, or what we'll call pro wrestling or lucha libre back in the day,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking 15, 16 years old, you're getting started. What is it like to think? Because I'm guessing as a 15, 16-year-old, this wasn't part of the plan.
No, definitely not. But it's actually a very good question because any 14 or 15-year-old kid that is out there that hasn't heard maybe the beginning of my story, in a way might be impactful, or it might push them to pursue their goals. I was a 14-year-old kid that just wanted to be a wrestler. I wanted to be like my uncle, Rey Mysterio Sr., who passed away this recent December. Rest in peace, my uncle. But the fact that I didn't know anything else. I just was wrestling 24/7 by the time I went to bed to the time I woke up. And I trained very hard. I had many obstacles on the way. My height, my weight, which was a big factor. But eventually you break through so many barriers and you continue to believe in yourself and what you want to accomplish, that it led me to this.
I'm glad you brought that up because in lucha libre style, you know that the luchadors being that height, being that size, that has been done. I mean, that is something, that evolution in time. But when you look at American pro wrestling, you were one of the groundbreakers to say, hey, I'm not just an opening card talent or mid-card talent. I'm a main event talent.
Mhm.
And you've been able to prove that. And I know you're wearing
Thank you.
Eddie Guerrero shirts. Rest in peace, always Eddie. And that's an influence and a friend and just everything for you. But what was it like?
Yes.
Eddie, you, and others that were able to break those barriers for smaller size wrestlers in the United States.
Yeah, so I want to be very clear that I appreciate the fact that there's a recognition on me breaking a barrier in WWE or in the United States with wrestling companies. There were many that came before me, obviously not with the same size, not with the same body weight, and that to me was the moment that they opened the doors, and when I went knocking and they slightly opened it up for me so I could squeeze in, then is when the challenge really began. So in a way, I'm truly blessed to be able to say that I was maybe one of the first smaller talents or superstars in the WWE that kind of opened up the eyes of many. And now, as we can see, the roster is getting bigger. There's more Latinos, Hispanics that are part of WWE, which in a way, I feel proud the fact that now we have wrestlers that have been creating a life for themselves and a career in Mexico City have now took the jump and are part of WWE and are creating their own history.
I wanted to bring Brenda in because Brenda is president and CEO of the NHMC. I'm using the abbreviations, the NHMC. Here we got it right. Brenda, talk about Rey, honoring Rey, and just about what you all do to just honor and representation. Thank you, Brenda.
Well, first and foremost, NHMC is a civil and human rights organization, and we really have been out there fighting for Latinos who discriminate against us. And when I say Latinos, I mean all of us. We're Afro-Latinos, Indigenous Latinos, Asian Latinos. We're members of the LGBTQ plus community. And we started looking at sports as being a part of our Impact Awards. And these are people who have really made an impact on society, right? And it wasn't hard to look at Rey and said, oh my God, he should be honored and recognized. First of all, Rey, it's really going to be an honor. I think this is happening in 1 week and 1 day. We're going to
Yes.
recognize you, and it's exciting. You're gonna walk the red carpet. And it's going to be wonderful. And thank you for all your achievements and being a good role model for our young people. And I myself, I was born and raised in Boyle Heights, East LA, but my mom's from Chihuahua, Juarez. So I
Okay.
used to go across the border and go enjoy lucha libre too, right?
Wow.
I loved it. I'm older than you, so I
Wow. Wow.
and I've seen the change, and you have breaking barriers, and thank you for that. I would like to see more women get
Yes.
involved, and so you need to do that. You need to support us in that field. But lucha libre is really for Latinos. It's about hope. It's larger than life. It's heroes that make this community feel heard and seen. And especially right now, we need to be heard and seen and valued. And it's really about the underdogs rising up to the occasion and achieving the unachievable. So it's more than just one person. You're representing all of us. And it's such an honor. And I'm going to be so excited to, hand that award over to you, Rey.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brenda.
And
The
then the
honor is
other
all mine.
point, the other point I want to make too is just not the Latino. I mean, Rey has gone on to USA mainstream. People that follow him are the white community, the Black community, Native community, etc. And that's a real influence.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, and I'll add to that just the work that he does, not only in the ring, but away from the ring. He has been an outstanding role model, as you said. He's been great to everybody, just everybody. You could tell listen, sports, athletes, entertainers, it's a tough road because everybody wants a piece of you. The bigger you are, the bigger the star and all. Rey has just done an incredible job balancing all this. And Rey, a couple more things will get you done and out of here. I want to make sure I don't go over the time limit. I'm not going over the time limit, Jose. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do it. Rey, what has it been like balancing everything over the years? And I'll ask you this too, Rey. This is so interesting to me. How have you been able to stay on top all these years? Not easy to do in your industry.
No, not easy. Obviously, with the amount of injuries that I've had over the years, I'm actually recovering from one that I just had right before WrestleMania, a tore groin and a busted eardrum. I still love doing what I do. I definitely believe that I pick up my second win when my son started to wrestle and he broke in for the first time. Although he's been around since he was 7 years old when we had the storyline with Eddie Guerrero and the custody of Dominic. But overall, the passion that I have for the sport. I want to consider myself a peacemaker. I don't have any problems, at least I don't think I do, with any of my colleagues, with my fans around the world. I like to connect, and some way that keeps me pushing forward and loving. What I've been doing for the past 34 years, or should I say, from the age of 4 when I started training. So the connection is definitely still there. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy watching my son, and the fans have it's a diversity of fans, and to be able to travel around the world and connect with all these fans at times has been just amazing. The love and support that they show is like no other.
Connecting is so key in your industry, and you've done an outstanding job of that, no doubt. And this
Thank
is
you.
so cool because this, Ray, it leads into all this. And Brenda, this is amazing too. So the weekend that you're going to be honored, WWE recently announced a, I want to say, a tag team, a coalition, a formation with AAA, which is a top lucha libre brand, pro wrestling brand out of Mexico, which I know you're familiar with, Ray. And they're going to
Yes.
have they're doing Worlds Collide, a huge weekend with a few events out in Los Angeles, out in California. And it's going to be AAA and WWE. And what are your thoughts of seeing this happen? Because, Ray, the old WWE, you wouldn't see TNA Wrestling getting involved with WWE, AAA getting involved in WWE. What has that been like, and especially AAA? Thank you.
I'll try to paint the picture as clear as I can. Uh, the fact that AAA was my first journey to become a professional wrestler, the first company that gave me the opportunity to be on national television at the age of 17. It was 1992. And, I spent roughly about 4 to 5 years there. And within that time, we were able to do a Worlds Collide for the first time that it has ever been seen in 1994, I believe. I could be wrong. But overall, to be able to be a part of that Worlds Collide the first time, which was a vision from the rest in peace ex owner of AAA, Antonio Pena, he really believed in me. And that kind of opened the doors for me to be seen in the United States. After that, my journey begins with ECW, WCW, WWE, and to see a full circle from that time to now, 2025, and be part of the second Worlds Collide is mind blowing. I would have never thought that this would happen in a million years. The fact that it is happening, I'm just absorbing it. And I need to appreciate that day just like I did the first one.
Yeah, you
All
come
right,
full,
Ray, we're
full
going to wrap.
circle.
Oh, good. Brenda, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's incredible. It's like you come full circle. What's the
It,
message? What's the
really,
spirit? What's the spiritual message that's coming to you, right?
the fact that I see it more in the bigger picture. The fact that now wrestlers from Mexico who had always wanted to jump across the border and have success in the US are now part of the company, the biggest company in wrestling today in sports entertainment, and the fact that they all have an opportunity to be able to be big.
Yeah. And to know that you played a part in that.
I
That's, I mean, that what bigger blessing.
honored,
Yeah.
really, really
Oh,
honored.
that's why
That's
we're recognizing you.
yeah. Thank you, thank
Exactly.
you,
It's perfect.
thank you.
All right, everybody, I'm wrapping this up because we're just about hitting that mark. And I'm going to say this. So I'm going to do this quick, Ray. I'll do this quick. And
Sure.
I'll get with Brenda. I'll give Brenda the last question. But Ray, you don't have to go into all explanation. We don't have a lot of time. Batista, JBL, two of the bigger influences to help you get to that next level? Am I leaving some? I know there's many, Undertaker,
Yes.
but these are big guys that
Yes.
you've worked with.
Legends in my mind and my heart. I love them both, and they're doing incredible on their own right now outside of wrestling.
And Dirty Dom, will he be bigger than Rey Mysterio in AAA?
Dirty Dom needs a spanking with a chancla and a belt.
National Hispanic Media Coalition. Brenda, we're going to wrap it up right now. Brenda, could you see yourself if Rey Mysterio needs a tag partner? Can he call Brenda to help him out?
Absolutely. I'm your
Yes.
partner, Ray.
Yes. There we go. We need more Hispanic women in Lucha Libre.
That's right. I'm the one. Well, thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thanks everybody. Ray, Brenda, everybody's doing. Thank you all so much.
Adios.